Hey guys, welcome to Fishing with Phil. Today I'm going to talk about the Texas rig, but with a little twist. It's going to help you catch more fish. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so first of all, what is Texas rig? For you guys that don't know what Texas rig is, this is probably one of the first things you learn, or you should learn, when you start bass fishing. It was for me when I was a young kid. And it's nothing else but usually about a 3/0 size worm hook. This is a VMC 3/0 extra wide gap worm hook. And probably the most popular bait used across the country is a 7-inch worm. This is a Berkeley Power Worm. I've been using these for 20 years. And all a Texas rig is, you got your hook and your worm. You're going to put your hook through the center of the worm, top there, come down about a 1/4 inch, sometimes a little bit more. Going to come out the worm like that. Feed the hook down through the plastic. And then when you get to the bend on the hook, you're just going to rotate the hook, pop in the eye. Now your hook's already going to be tied onto your main line. But you're going to rotate this hook around. So it looks something like that. And then you're going to take your worm and you're going to stick the point of that hook in that worm, trying to keep it nice and straight, which that's not very straight. There we go. And that's it. That's a Texas rig. Your line will already be tied to your hook when you do this. And then you, if you want to use a worm weight, some people fish at weightless, some people use worm weights. You know, I usually fish with weights, but weightless is good too. And the fish comes up, eats the worm, bites down, you set the hook, hook pops up through the worm, and hooks them. So that's your Texas rig. Summertime, you see a lot of people, they'll go to, including myself, fishing ledges, a little bit deeper water. You know, you go with a little heavier worm weight, and they'll go to bait like this, which is this is a 10-inch power worm. You see a lot of people bump up. Going to a big worm, gives a bigger profile in the water, easier for the fish to see and eat. But that's it. That's all a Texas rig is. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're going to talk about Texas rig, but finesse style. So why finesse style, first of all? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, pressured waters. You get on a lake that's been having a lot of fishing pressure. The fish just get used to seeing everything, so you have to do something different. Another thing is high pressure systems, weather conditions. And you know what I mean. You get to the lake, it's 95 degrees outside, no wind whatsoever, dead flat, sun beating down, high bluebird skies. It can be very tough to catch fish. This will work. Another reason is a lot of people, including myself who kayak fish, like to use spinning equipment. And this rig is perfect for a medium or even a light spinning rig. You can fish it out of a kayak very easily. Throwing a big 7-inch worm or a 10-inch worm with a 1/4, half-ounce worm weight it's tough. And you know, it takes some pretty stout tackle where you'd use a bait caster. Where this technique, you can use a spinning rod and catch a lot of fish. And then lastly is tournament fishing. For you guys who fish tournaments, you know what I mean. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and you need one more bite. You need one more 12-inch fish to put you over that hump, to put you in that money, to cash that check. And this will help you catch fish when nothing else will. Okay. So, first off, the hook. This is a 1/0 Trocar HD worm hook. Small, but stout. Not extra wide gap. Very slim profile compared to an extra wide gap hook. So that's what you need first. So you got your 1/0. Now for your base. I think the best thing to do is anything that you would use on a shaky head will work on this. Like this is a Zoom finesse worm, green pumpkin finesse worm. Also, small crawls, small lizards, anything like that. But we'll stick with this for now. It's a Zoom finesse worm. You can buy these anywhere across the country. And then you're going to Texas rig it just like you would with your regular Texas rig. Come in through the top, about a 1/4 inch down, through. It's all going to be tied onto the line. Pop that eye, hide your knot inside the worm, rotate the hook, and just come up through the bottom. There's no reason to expose that hook. Leave it in the plastic. And there you go. But what really makes this rig shine is a couple little things I do. Now I will use an 1/8 ounce or even a 1/16 ounce worm weight. This is tungsten. You can use lead if you don't want to buy tungsten. They're expensive. I like them because you can get a little bit more feel with it, but they are expensive. Lead will work. 1/16, 1/8 ounce at the most. And then I'm going to try to show you here. Grab a piece of fishing line. So you put your worm weight on your line. And what I like to do, usually you would have your worm weight on your line. You would tie your hook on and then put your worm on like I showed you. That's great. But for this rig, and don't ask me why this works, but it does, I will put my worm weight on, and then I will take a little glass, dropped it, a glass or plastic, I prefer glass, bead, red, just what I like, it's what I use, and I will slide that on. And that's what it looks like. Alright guys, so this is what it's going to look like. You got your 1/16 or 1/8 ounce lead or tungsten weight, your little glass or plastic red bead with 1/0 worm hook, and then any small soft plastic you prefer. This will come through grass very well, rock, anything you want to throw it on. It really works. Sometimes upsizing to the 10-inch worm like we talked about will catch you fish, but most of the time, especially in tournaments or on pressured water, you've got to downsize. There's not a lot of people doing this, and this will help you catch fish. So I hope you learned something today. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube, and I appreciate you watching mine. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram. It's fishingwithphil24 on Instagram. I really appreciate it. And have a good day.